Welcome to the breakdown where we break down a lot of messed up shit. But before we start, give yourself a round of applause. Y'all deserve it. By y'all, I'm talking about you nice supporters out there who be in the comments as soon as a video start or even the first few days. Y'all are the best, really. The nice things y'all say and shit. Y'all put haters in the minority so much that it look like something wrong with them. I don't fuck with no viewers or subscribers. I fuck with y'all supporters. And today, I wanted to go ahead and bring y'all another famous, disturbing film that so many people have been asking for. I'm finna start saving all the hater comments just so I can show y'all how much people be on my sack. But y'all make me feel so cool about this shit. So, on the Guinea Pig 2. Guinea Pig 2 is a famous controversial movie because of its almost realistic depiction of a girl getting cut to pieces. It even made actor Charlie Sheen call the FBI about it. Along with Cannibal Holocaust, this is another film thought to show real life human murder. But come on y'all can always tell when someone is actually dying. So look, if you want to see torture porn as a video, then stay tuned for the breakdown. Let's go, Gohan. Flowers of Flesh and Blood starts off with scrolling text telling us that Hideshi Hino, a horror manga creator, got a box in his mail, and in the box contains a lot of pictures of murder and including a video of murder itself. Director trying to make it seem real and shit. YouTube, come on, this ain't real. So don't get on my sack about this one. Y'all know they thought Girls Lost was real and they gave me a strike for that. I have to delete it. Anyway, back to this. We cut to nightlife in Japan. I guess Tokyo, maybe, I don't know. But we bring a woman into focus. I guess while she is walking home, someone turns out to be following the lady. He follows her a bit before she actually starts to run away. I don't particularly blame her for running away so late because this type of thing is a minority in the eastern countries, ain't it? It's more safe over there, which is what I heard. She got some burners too, but eventually she gets subdued and knocked out cold. So nobody heard her scream or was in that area at all? After a title scream, we see the girl all tied up, but eventually waking up to see she is inside a murder dungeon. She ain't screaming enough. I would have lost my mind just trying to cope with this shit. Eventually, we hear someone sharpening some blades, and right in front of the girl is her kidnapper, dressed in samurai attire, getting ready to deliver 1,000 cuts. I'll be calling this man the Bushy Butcher. Bushy Butcher goes to this little chicken coop he has, picking one up and saying that you and this chick is about to share the same fate, cutting his head off in a bit of corny display and letting that shit droop down, spilling ketchup and shit. Next, the Bushy Butcher makes some sort of drug concoction and is about to inject it inside of the lady. He puts it inside her fake leg, which makes her pass out and be at least unresponsive. This drug is the excuse the director will use so that the actress doesn't have to scream her lungs out so painfully and savagely after getting cut to pieces. It will basically make her not react to the pain or feel it. He cuts all her clothes off, goes and gets some pick thingy and jams it into the woman. It sounds pretty fake, especially when you first hear it. Like, look, listen. I also think I've seen more blood from cutting my finger. He says the woman, as in all women everywhere, are all in the state of ecstasy when full of drugs, feeling pain almost as pleasurable. He finds beauty in pain and bloodshed, so let's see him make some more beauty. Alright, here we go. He gets a blade out and slices right into her hand. I gotta hand it to him, but that sorta looked kinda real. He slices all up in her, and we can hear sounds like this. He just cut her whole hand off. Damn, now I'm immersed. I thought this was just corny at first, but he goes right to the next hand, and we just hear bone gnashing sounds before it transitions away. Next, like a new chapter or something, he narrates telling us what he will do this time before turning on a blue light. He grabs her arm and slices right through it, and I'm not gonna front. It isn't too far-fetched to say this at least sorta looks real. Just the way he keeps cutting and cutting. He then hammers into the grisly wound to further separate the arm from her body, eventually picking it up and admiring it. Next, he turns on a yellow light, telling us he's about to get to the legs. Both her arms are gone, and he starts to saw right above her knees. After like 2 or 3 minutes of cutting, he holds the leg up proud and inspired. Next, he cuts a green light on, telling us he will show us beauty from the stomach. He swiftly slices into the woman, bringing out all her guts and stuff. Pulling her guts out got her coughing up blood and shit. The only murders I've seen in real life videos are like beheadings and stuff, so I've never seen someone getting their guts cut out, but I'd say that doesn't look too fake, right? I don't know. Next, Bushy Butcher turns on a regular light, and he has an axe in his arsenal. He uses it too. Well, y'all gotta see for yourself. Look, realistically, she should have been dead a while ago, like probably soon after getting one arm cut off or something. But he gets so nasty with the head, reminding me of the governor from The Walking Dead. He places the head on the bed, gets a spoon, and begins to dig her eye out entirely. I don't think I've ever seen an eye get cut out so real-like. Later, we see he has cleaned up the bodies, finishing by saying he will add the flesh and blood to his collection. Speaking of his collection, this is it, including torsos, faces, and organs. This would definitely make Ed Gein proud. The movie ends with more nightlife, and we see another lady walking home. Oh, it frees for me so I can naturally do my GTA rank. Okay, look, I'm so glad I seen this film. Definitely pretty gore-filled and cool-looking special effects. Y'all gotta tell me though, do y'all want to see the sequels to this one and the American Guinea Pig series? Let me know. So, now that we've seen a pretty famous disturbing film, let's talk about the most disturbed moment and most enjoyed moment, and that's spooky stuff. So how y'all feel about this movie? It's already on YouTube, but if you stay tuned for me, then I appreciate it. I'd say the most disturbing moment would be either him pulling his guts out or pulling her eyeball out. I have a bit of a mild fear of choking or throwing up. I don't talk about it much. It's just I don't like when things come back out of me that way and I can't fucking breathe. And I'd imagine blood just automatically being sent out of my body would satisfy that fear. The most enjoyed moment was the ending. I mean, specifically the last shot showing that someone else is about to be tore up by the Bushy Butcher. It's something about this ending that speaks of dread and despair, almost like what we seen was PG compared to what will happen to this lady. Not to mention, I like pause transitions like this. And that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and even if you don't like all this torture porn movies, I understand. This Friday, we're going to go through some serial killer stuff. Thanks for watching. Spooky out.